What up, everybody? Hey, I got me a album review of the brand new Deep Purple album. And I gotta say, I am completely blown away by this album. I cannot believe this band just keeps churning out awesome album after awesome album. I loved Whoosh, Now What. I have no problem at all with the Steve Morse years. Actually, I love every album they did with Steve Morse, including Bananas. I love Bananas. But this guy, Simon McBride, oh my God, has he breathed like some re-energized life into this band, and his playing, I feel, fits more in Deep Purple than Steve Morse did. And believe me, Steve Morse fit in his way, and I have nothing against Steve Morse's playing. I think he's godly. But as far as Deep Purple music goes, I think this guy fits perfectly. And even Steve Morse said it. He said, man, this guy's better than me in Deep Purple. I feel the same way, man. I think this dude is an excellent, excellent guitar player for Deep Purple. What he does is amazing. And it's more, in the vein of Blackmore, than Steve Morse was. But man, does this album ever smoke. And I gotta say, as of right now, this is the best album of 2024 so far. Let's see if anything will topple it. Alright, let's start the album. The album starts with Show Me. And this is a cool tune. I mean, it's not one of my favorite songs on the album, but it's still cool, and that's a great sign. And again, the guitar solo in this song is insane, man. It's a good opener, but boy, does it get better. The next song, A Bit on the Side. The groove and riffage on this track is insane. It's like Ted the Mechanic meets Zero the Hero in a way. And again, what a guitar solo. This is just unbelievable. Alright, next, Sharpshooter. It's a catchy tune. And Don Airey does a nice, tasty guitar keyboard solo on this, followed by Simon McBride cranking it hardcore. I mean, damn, this is a really, really fun song. Sharpshooter's awesome. Alright, next one. This is the first song I heard off the album, Portable Door. And it's one of the best songs on here. I mean, it has everything in Deep Purple in this song. I mean, it's totally, it's undeniably Deep Purple when you hear this, It's got the Deep Purple vibe. Everything's perfect about it, It's got like a 70s Deep Purple vibe. Musically, it's kind of like Pictures of Home. And as much as I love Steve Morse, I gotta bring this up again. Simon fits this band perfectly. And Steve Morse agrees with me. Love this tune. It's amazing. Alright, next tune. Old Fangled Thing. This is a faster paced song. Ian Pace is playing off the hook on this track. Great vibe. Great riffage. And I'm digging Ian's voice. You know what I mean? Yes, Gillan doesn't have the voice he had in the past. But it's holding up good. And I have seen Deep Purple many times. And his voice was kind of rocky. Many times I saw him in the later years. But I gotta say, the last time I saw Deep Purple with Boys to Call, maybe, 3 years ago or so? He sounded better than he has in many, many years. And I think he sounds great on this track. And, yeah, man, Old Fangled Thing. It's a fun tune. Alright, next. If I Were You. And this one, it's slowing it down a bit. This is one of my favorite songs on here, actually. It's got this bluesy vibe that I really like, and usually I'm not a fan of bluesy stuff. I mean, it's not thick blues on this song, but it's bluesy, and I think this song is amazing. And again, I love Ian's voice on this song. Alright, the next one is Pictures of You. damn. This is awesome, this song, man. You know, I mean, Deep Purple still has its mojo, you know, and this is catchy and killer. And I love Roger Glover's bass work on this tune. It's just another amazing song, and I love the way it ends. It ends like it gets like really chill. And I love that music that ends this song. It is downright amazing. Alright, next one is called I'm Saying Nothing. Damn, there is no bad song in sight. This is another awesome song, mid-pace track, and it's catchy and infectious. I'm telling you, man, I'm really, really digging, you know, this album. It's just downright amazing. All right, the next song is called Lazy Sod, and this is so authentic sounding, great rock and roll with solos that are seasoned to perfection, man. And again, Ian Pace brings that swing. This is one of my favorite songs on this album, and I did see this video like last week, and I was like, after the 3 videos I saw, I was like, I need to buy this album. And you know, I didn't listen to anything else except these 3 songs, and I pre-ordered it, man. I had to have it, and Lazy Sod sold me. All right, what's next? Now You're Talking. It picks up musically. This is kind of filler, but I would say it's killer filler. I think it's another fun tune, and I love Ian's voice on this one again, and another great melodic solo, you know, with some shred thrown in. Simon's amazing, man. All right, what's next after this? Oh, No Money to Burn. All right, this one. It's a cool mid-tempo rockin' tune. The swagger oozes in this song, man. And I love the riff, man. I love the whole band is on point and on fire. And yeah, No Money to Burn. It's awesome. All right, next, I'll Catch You. This song, it slows down. You know, it slows down again. With amazing guitar playing, with amazing feeling. And I gotta say, so far, because I've heard this album 4 times, this would be my least favorite song on here, but that's a good thing, because it's still great. Like, my least favorite song off this album is awesome. Alright, next, Bleeding Obvious. Fucking amazing. Incredible song to end this amazing album. And at the moment, this would be my favorite track. You know, with an incredible solo section. You know, I can't praise Simon enough. You know, he is phenomenal. And Pace, Don, and Simon, they're on fire on this track. You know, it leaves me wanting more. You know, and just to think, like next year, Ian Gillan and Roger Glover are going to turn 80 years old, you know. All these guys are kind of long in the tooth. And another thing that's bizarre about not only this album, but all the albums that Bob Ezrin has produced for Deep Purple lately has been amazing. He's been doing an amazing job with Deep Purple, but yet his work on latest Alice Cooper albums do nothing for me. You know, if it wasn't for Deep Purple, I'd be saying, man, Bob Ezrin's lost it. But no, Bob Ezrin's awesome on this album. The production, you know, I mean, I don't have an ear for production, but all I know is that he's releasing these albums that have kick-ass songs, like, you know, and the albums like Now What, and the last album, Whoosh. It's just some awesome stuff, so I highly recommend this album. I mean, Jesus Christ. I cannot believe Deep Purple can release an album this good so long in their career. And another thing amazing about this album is that I am not a fan of albums that are long, and this is a long album. Yet, it doesn't bother me. I love all the songs on it. Yeah, it would have been cool if it was half as long and used the other half for the next Deep Purple album. That would have been righteous, man. But I gotta say, man, I highly, highly recommend this album. listen on YouTube, or, you know, if you got your streaming services. Check it out. If you're a Deep Purple fan, you're going to have to love this. I mean, it's the law to love this. What is it called? -1? Whatever. It's awesome. I love it. And there you go. That is my review of the latest Deep Purple album. 2 thumbs up. My favorite album of 2024 so far. Let's see if any album can overtake this. If it does, then that's got to be an incredible album. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. And leave your comments below if you've heard this album and what do you think. I would love to know. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.